And we're
You
on.
did it.
Nice. Another week, another podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. It was weird. So I left because of the storm right on like Tuesday morning. It feels like it's shorter than, but it feels like a full week, like a while since I've been here. I just so busy, I guess.
Yeah.
So much happens up there.
Oh, what happened?
Just so much to do, so much I'm thinking about.
You've been
just
busy.
Work, because I don't hang out with anyone up there.
Oh, right.
So I was
Yeah.
busy, and so I was driving last night. I was like, oh yeah, I was just here Tuesday, and it's only Saturday night. Like, it's not even a full week.
Dude, dude. It's been the same here, man. I barely get any sleep. I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to stay as busy as possible just to forget that I'm alone.
I feel you, dude. It's like, oh my god, we keep going around this as like working hard, but like, fuck, you gotta have people time,
dude.
Like,
I'm such. I have so many issues. But
you literally
fucking we do anything. Yeah,
you can't make it without people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this. I was like, I feel like at least for me personally, I don't know. I didn't want to dive too deep into like just too serious a topics or whatever, or too dour a topics. I don't know. I just felt like
it is what it is, man. It's a fucking podcast.
This one I wanted to be a little bit more fun.
Road book. We don't.
This one I'm feeling in a fun mood. So
nice.
How was your week though,
dude? I worked nonstop this week, and I got some shit done. So I'm good. I think I feel very productive about this week. So yeah.
You got hot water, so I know you're happy about that.
Oh shit, dude! The Texas. Okay, so we do not want to get political, but think about the irony, right?
What?
People. Okay, so you know Ted Cruz, the senator.
I heard he was going to Cancun or something.
He was going to Mexico, but think about it. The guy. Like, Texas is on one side. So, the guy who's like, let's build a fucking wall for Mexico, blah, blah, blah. Right?
That's the whole thing. I didn't have a problem with him leaving.
Irony is now that, what do you call it? Now that the Texas, where there's a wall, is in trouble, now they're fleeing to Mexico. But guess what? Apparently the people in Mexico are fleeing from the gangs and all that to America because it's a bad situation.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It's messed up. I didn't have a problem with him going there. It was like, if I had the money and wherever I was living, like this was like getting blizzard or whatever, I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm going to Cancun. But apparently I think he had called someone else out for doing pretty much the same thing. It's like, well, can't do that.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, no, I think, that's my one true thing that I believe is just, it happens every time in life. What the there's a fucking
What?
A random winter, it's winter and there's a random fly died on
he's all legs.
Yeah, just completely dead. What? Oh shit. I'll deal with that.
He
later.
locked. I was like, what are you looking at?
Yeah. I don't even. Anyways, so that's the one thing I believe is the irony of life sometimes. Like, what goes around comes around. It's a fucking such a true thing. It's scary.
Have you noticed? I've noticed this like often. If I criticize someone in my head, like usually while driving, I criticize, but not just driving, but it happens a lot when driving.
The only time I criticize people is when I drive.
Every time else, you're fine. If I criticize someone just in my head, not even out loud, right after, the same day often, I will do that very thing and I'll notice. And I'll be like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Dude, so last year, about when we talk about irony, what goes around coming around. So I can't remember, but last year, there was this, I don't know if it was Kelly's sister or Kelly partner. Kelly's sister or dad or someone, maybe not related. I can't remember the whole story, but it's so he got caught by the police because he was speeding or something.
Oh, okay.
Like a very stupid ticket.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't have been
Especially
doing
in the
this.
snow, yeah.
And last year, so I was just ranting about, oh, that's so fucking. You're kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
Same day.
Same day.
Same fucking day. I went to Tulsa Hills. I was buying some. On the way back, I'm about to hop on the highway, and something got into me. The light was yellow, and I burned that motherfucker.
Something got into you.
Yeah,
I
and
remember you
while
tell
I
me
was-
about this. Yeah.
Yeah. While I was burning the light, I switched lane in the middle of the intersection.
You did everything wrong.
But guess what? On my way, right before there was a police car parked on the side of the road. I saw the police car.
You just like, oh no, as you were passing him.
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
No. So I pulled up to the light.
Uh-huh.
I saw the police parked like maybe 50 feet away from the light.
Uh-huh.
Like right there in the middle of the road. I passed the police. And I
Then you
proceed
gunned
to
it.
burn the
Oh,
light.
God.
I'm like, what?
I can kind of one up you on this
Yeah?
because it involves Kelly.
Oh, really?
Same, yeah. She was saying how she had wrecked into 3 cars within like the span of a week.
Damn.
And that's like when we first met. I remember laughing at that. I was like, damn, like that's
You can't drive.
terrible. Dude, no lie. I bumped into 3 cars next week. I shit you not. I had to come up to her. I was like, hey, I'm sorry. I don't know who I pissed off, but I've literally bumped into 3 cars this
Oh
week.
my
3. Not
3.
one less, not one over. I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, no, that's the irony of life. Like, you can't. Some events you make fun of, like, oh, I can never end up doing.
It's good, though. It keeps you humble. Like,
Right,
you
yeah.
know,
The
like,
thing you're most loud about is just turns around and just hits you in the nut.
you have to accept you're a hypocrite. Like, everybody's a
Yeah,
hypocrite. So
I think hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Life is like.
yeah, everybody's a
you thought,
hypocrite. So it's like when someone, unless it's, there are super egregious things, like, and if you keep doing it too, but otherwise, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt because you're giving yourself the benefit of the doubt or not.
Right. Yeah,
So-
yeah. All right. Let me see if we got a subject going on here. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. This week I didn't write anything.
You're good. I got some stuff. If
Oh,
not.
you do?
Yeah.
Pull them up then, cause like.
I'm
we have
getting.
the movie stuff.
That's what I was gonna talk about.
No. The movie is at the end though. Like we have 3 parts.
Shoot, make the whole thing.
We have to hit on life stuff,
Oh, God.
relationships, and then movies. Either movies or Alien. And I have a lot of Alien this
Aliens are ghosts.
week. Ghost.
We got to work ghosts into it.
Yeah,
'Cause that's my
right,
thing.
Right. It's
Although I
paranormal
did do an
activities.
alien picture this week.
Oh, you did?
I
Nice.
didn't. I kind of screwed up because I tried to finish the inking while I was tired,
Yeah.
and I may or may not have had some whiskey.
You may or may
So
not.
it wasn't professional level finished, and so by the time I finished it, I was like, "Hey, we're done."
It was-
I looked at it; it wasn't bad. It,
It
just
was
wasn't
Muse level
It just
finish.
wasn't quality enough, and I was like, "Damn, I like this picture."
It's like whiskey's a muse, a special kind of muse.
Oh man, whiskey or a woman? Like if you're not in some sort of relationship,
whiskey or woman.
yeah, like you're gonna have to turn to some sort of drug. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is.
Some sort
Unless
of
you're
drug.
special, I'm not.
I will be very drunk to make this the drawing.
It works. It does. Like it loosens you up. It loosens those doors. Well, shit. God, we can.
So I saw this one. We need to actually sit down and think about questions or stuff like that to like throughout the week to write down. Like it has to be.
Or better yet, if we can
Yeah.
get people to comment on this, I'd love to see what people.
Right? Yeah. Nobody watches it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's.
Yet. you're gonna shame them into watching us.
But what do you call it? So let's hit on relationships then.
Okay.
So, what do you think about like? I was on TikTok as usual. I leave on TikTok and I saw one where he was talking about like chivalry is dead.
Okay. Of course, it's dead.
Of course, it's dead.
Yeah,
think?
you got people claiming stuff like toxic masculinity, you know, calling you son of a bitch if you hold a door open kind of thing. And you got men who don't know what the fuck they want to do and who they are. They have no power. It's like, yeah, of course chivalry is dead.
You think so?
That's why women...
That's
I was thinking
camera.
about this. I was like, this is not an original thought, like, but what if the women's... Like, you notice women today are a lot more aggressive in past generations, right? I think largely... just being more individual. That's great. That's a great thing. And men have kind of dipped. Like, just not being men anymore. And I was like, I wonder, it's like a psychological balance thing. It's like, maybe because the men aren't doing their part, the women are like, well, fuck, we'll have to pick up the slack then.
We're gonna have to, but I, at the same time, also, I think it's more of a push, a social push. You know, the society structure, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think about it this way: when you keep pushing someone like, hey, dude,
Mm-hmm.
dude, dude,
Yeah.
dude, and then you're starting, yeah, exactly. You're,
Mommy!
What the, you know?
Yeah.
And I think it's the same hook. You're just like, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want this. Like, all right,
Okay. Yeah, it's like a
Fine.
hard
And
snapback.
the one part is the women saying, oh well, you need to be everything at the same time. You have to be nice, but not too nice. You have to be a dick, but not too much of a dick. You have to be this. But men, we don't do halfway. We try to, but we don't do halfway. We tried nice. We're being
Pussies.
called pussies. We're being called simps. I don't want the nice guy. And then you turn into this. Okay, fine.
Be a fucking animal. Yeah.
Complete on the complete other side, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's how it kind of ends up on this side, and which to me, you know, it's rough.
I think it's partly. I think it's a natural thing that's happening. I think it's partly motivated too. There are some motivated elements to it, but I think largely this was always going to happen, kind of thing. And I think over
Right.
time it's going to change again.
Right. I
so-
feel like it's gonna adjust, and by no mean I'm by no mean I think this is wrong. That they want, you know, to be appreciated, because you, as a woman, I feel like as a woman, I identify as a woman now.
That's a big bitch.
A 6'4" big bitch.
Dude, she dunked on me. She dropped her nuts on my head.
Dude, her nuts was in my face. It was kind of nice though.
God, Jesus.
But that's hilarious. If you put that into perspective, right? As a woman, if you as a woman, you think like, yo, well, you want all these things, and you're right. You have the right to ask all those things, and you should get what you want for everything. Like, you carry a whole human child in your fucking belly for 9 months to carry out civilization, to prosper civilization, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
A lot of responsibility in that.
That's a big, huge, and we just nuts.
Yeah.
5 minutes and then you're out.
Yeah.
By the way, I do not last more than 5 minutes.
Jesus.
that was not not necessary information. But no. If you're carrying a whole human child for 9 fucking months, I think
You might want to have a say in that.
yeah, I think you deserve what you're asking for.
Yeah,
right. But then at the same time, as men, we need to realize that, yo, they're asking all these things, but what they're asking for is for you to be a man, and it's such a general. Is it
Scoot
dead?
up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
They might
I was
wanna-
out of the frame.
Yeah.
Completely.
There you go. They might want to see it.
So, as what they're asking for is just for us to be men,
Yeah.
you know, and it's a very very convoluted mix, because you can't. What's a man? You have to be stern enough, but at the same time not stern enough. You have to not, like, there has to be this line that you're walking and nothing can get you away from that line, and that's what a man is. But at the same
Forward
time,
moving,
as
nothing
a,
will get in my way,
right,
kind of thing.
right, and but at the same time, as a man, also a more modern man, you have to be able to participate in the house and do this. And if you don't participate, you're hiring someone to come do the dishes and all the stuff
Yeah.
that you don't want to do. Take care of your responsibility. You know, that's what at least I believe being a man
I think
is
the
about.
like the simplest way to put it manhood is found through responsibility.
Right, yeah.
And the whole like the social dynamics between men and women right now, I think there's so many things happening I think at once. I don't think it's fair to put it down to any one thing, and again I think it's going to shift again. I think people are largely, I shouldn't say largely, I think there are a lot of people who are confused and they're just working stuff out.
Right, yeah.
Because I've found myself as one of those people, kind of thing.
And that's the whole premise of this no rule book
Working it out yourself,
right? Yeah, you've been put in a society, and there's
Yeah.
no fucking rule book as far as being a man comes. You're valued by what you provide, and I say it's like children and women first, and then everybody else can die if there's a cataclysmic event, or
I think people run the risk though of trying to pretend like their base instincts aren't there, or
no.
the lie is that it's all imposed by society. It's like
No, that's
there's partial truth. Yeah, there are enforced things, but like there is a feminine energy, there's a masculine energy, and that is a natural thing. And you can deny it all you want, but it's still gonna be there. And if you deny it, it's gonna mutate and become a sickness.
So, dude, I was watching Impulsive. It's another podcast, and that's Logan Paul. And say what you want about the guy, but the part that they have pretty interesting guests.
Making more money than I am. So.
They have pretty interesting guests and pretty insightful subject that they touch on. And one of the things that we're talking about is like the construct of society. If you really think about it, like it doesn't. Everything that we see, think, or touch, like even this car, like it's not even anything that's out there has been man-made, right? And because it's been man-made, it's questionable. It doesn't mean like, as long as you question stuff, not to destruct or disconstruct, but at least think about a better way to do things, and not only a better way, a way that's gonna be. That includes not only so how the society is going to evolve around this new way, how the environment will evolve around this new way. Like cars, when cars were made,
It was a different world.
yeah, it was a different word back then. But if they were thinking, gas was gonna be such a huge problem today. They should have thought about that, right? But technology wasn't there at the time. They could have never predicted. Or maybe someone said something and they're like, no.
Yeah, they legitimately didn't think like there was any sort of shortage to happen, anything like that.
Anything that's made today is going through that route. But, and also when we think about the construct of society, like I said, it's everything and anything has been man-made. Like someone thought about this. But I watched another TikTok and back in the day, like in the 1500s, men were wearing skirts.
Really?
Red high heels.
Really?
Dude, if you look back, I don't know if it was Napoleon. Only the rich were allowed to wear high heels.
Really? Yeah.
Only the rich were, and it was the
good way to
men
think
too.
about that, yeah.
They were wearing wigs.
Yeah.
Which we barely like. Now we call it toupee if you're balding or something.
Yeah. They
Right,
still
but-
wear wigs in Parliament.
Right? They do.
Yeah.
The fuck, really?
Apparently.
Oh shit!
That's what I heard.
I need to see that.
Yeah.
Like, memo that. But anyways,
I could be completely wrong. I don't know.
It's like,
Let me
let me
fucking
throw
idiot.
you back 230 years back. But no, that's the idea though. Like, if you're out there wearing a skirt or what do you call it? A robe? Is that what you call it? A robe or a skirt? Like a dress? if you're out there wearing a dress,
what they wore, I think it was like a king's robe, right?
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But like today, if you're out there wearing dresses and doing all of this feminine stuff, keep in mind that, dude, it's just someone said, "Oh, this." Even the pink color. Little boys back then, the 1500 or early, even before that, obviously, AD. Boys were wearing pink skirt because pink was proven to be, proven to be a more much more colorful, or much more assertive. Which I like pink. I'd wear pink any day instead of blue.
Those are fighting words. I love blue. You're hitting on complexes. So essentially, like, it's kind of an arbitrary thing what you latch onto. Like, I think what you're hitting on is, like, essentially there's a masculine and feminine energy, but the way that takes form looks different across cultures and across time. And it just depends on what that particular culture says. Okay, this will be feminine or gravitates towards. It's not so much a top down, like, this is going to be this, that's going to be that. It's more of a rarely in life does it work out that way.
The culture thing.
Yeah, and I think at the end of the day, it's just being honest with yourself about what is you.
That's
you play the societal game. Don't get me wrong. I don't think you can walk around just being a narcissist. Well, this is what I am, and this is what I'm going to do, and I'm gonna go burn down this building because that's what I feel like. Like, obviously not. There's a social code to follow still, but it's about balancing that with, honoring, who you are, kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. Big time. That's exactly what I was about to touch on. Like,
you want to wear a kilt, man.
Yeah, if you want to wear kilt are mini skirts, actually.
Kilts are actually kind of cool.
Just make sure you cover your
protect
privates.
Yourself.
Yeah. Or don't freeball it.
That's too dangerous.
Whatever you feel.
I had a thought. You brought this up. I literally thought this. I wanted to say this for the podcast. I had this. I was doing laundry and this popped in my mind. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you.
Okay.
There.
So, dramatic pause.
Okay, so it's just such a weird question. How much lower over time do you think your nuts would hang if you didn't wear underwear? Think about it. Because think about it. You walk around all day. You got something. It's like a bra for your nuts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, what would that look like?
Not like.
Like, how much lower? Would it be like bubble gum with a couple golf balls at the bottom? Would it just be like taffy? These are important questions to me. I need answers. Like over a span of a year, like, could you measure a noticeable difference? Like, would it be a centimeter? Some people like an inch, but by the time you're 80, like,
that shit would be on the floor dragging.
Because that happens naturally anyway. But like, imagine if you didn't have underwear.
Yo, that would be. Maybe that's how, like, Stone Age people are catching, like, their prey. It's like
just throwing their nuts and shit. Oh man,
dude, that's hilarious.
You have a nut hanging contest.
And that's the type of thing, like, girls are like, "Oh, what's he thinking about?" And then you
literally, I was walking around. I was doing laundry, and I was like, "Huh." I was like, "I gotta ask the key." So I gotta bring this to top minds here. Should ask Charlie too. Should ask my engineer friend. He's an engineer.
Yeah,
he's not a nut engineer.
He might as well be. It's mechanical.
I don't know if any other weird ones like that lately, but
dude, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
But no. But if you think about it, cows, all the ones that are obvious, like cows, dogs, cats. Did you ever see?
I've never seen cat nuts.
Right? What the fuck? Do they even have nuts? Oh, we can do it right now. Shish. Did it stop? No. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen?
I've heard.
Has anybody seen cats?
I've heard they're a thing. I've heard they're real. Legend tells. Legend tells, but I've never seen any. I don't like cats, though, so.
got nuts. Like, that's so random.
What a concept. Dog nuts, they're there. If they're there. You notice.
Yeah, you'll see.
Bull nuts?
Oh my
You
god.
better watch out. That's a whole other animal of itself.
I don't know who that was.
They're carrying a payload.
So there's a place downtown, I can't remember the name. I think a year or two ago, a buddy took me there. We're having coffee and talking about solar. And he was like, dude, I had this thing. You have to try it. I was like, dude, you have to try it. You have to try it. And
No.
I was like, what are you talking about? I don't think so. And then it was like, you know, I thought you got to try stuff. And then we order. I start eating. Dude, this is so good. What is it? It's like cow nuts.
Oh.
Bull nut, actually. I was like, and he had another name for it. I can't remember. Maybe I'll Google
I forgot
it
what
later.
it's called. I know what you're talking. What did it taste like?
Dude, it was kind of good. The nut
Yeah?
kinda
Was
good.
it different?
It was
like
nutty.
everyone's nutty. Oh. I bought that so hard for that second. It's like nutty, really? You don't say. I was like, oh,
You don't say nutty.
jeez. I'm trying. Okay.
Cow nuts. Let me look it up. Cow nuts name.
Cow nuts.
Or bull nut name.
Oh, if the one person watching this might be screaming right now, being like, I know it's fucking yeah.
Bull nut name.
Bull nut names.
Testicles.
No.
Rocky Mountains oyster.
Rocky Mountain oysters. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's the name.
Yes.
Like, that's exactly how I showed it. It's like, oh, we have Rocky Mountain oysters. I was like, oysters? Oh my god, great! Let's fucking go for it. And it was like, no, it's bull nuts.
I got a concept. You base your answer off of mine, so you catch my drift. Okay, so what would you do if you were president, king of the world kind of thing? What would you change? Here's what I would change. And I'm changing the seasons.
The season.
I'm hooking up with DARPA.
DARPA.
We're changing the seasons. Okay, we got some new rules coming.
Okay.
No more of this. We're not doing
No more this
more of this
fuckery. Yeah.
We got fall, 6 months of the year. 6 months, right? We got spring. We'll give you 4 months.
Yeah.
I might intersperse it a little bit with the fall, so you get a nice break every now and again, like for a week or two.
Weaker.
You get one hard month of winter. You get your snow. You get whatever you want, and 1 month of summer to remind you what the fuck's up. Real summer. And we're making Halloween a 3-month ordeal. Thanksgiving, I will keep out of respect. Christmas, it's already a month. We'll keep it a month. It's fine.
That's serious.
But
Okay.
Halloween, at least 3 months out of the year.
Okay,
Do you understand? My life to keep takes. I've noticed my life takes a literal dip. I live for October. After that, I'm literally waiting 11 more months for fucking October, and I get
Like-
I'm not alive but 1 month of the year.
I'm hibernating for the next.
I'm checked out. I'll be like, I don't.
No.
Is it why you bother me?
Shut the fuck up.
No. October comes, I'm like, let's party, dude. We're doing this shit. So, running off that, what would you change?
Okay. What would I change? I got you. So, winter, snow, freeze warning, whatever you want to fucking call it.
Okay.
One day.
One day. Okay.
One motherfucking day.
Okay.
On Christmas, you gotta get snow.
You had that point. You were like, that's the only day.
On Christmas, snow all day.
There you go.
Beautiful.
What about Christmas Eve?
Christmas is Christmas Eve and throughout that day, 2 days. So it's just 2 days. No, actually, 1 hour. Christmas Eve, you get your head out. It's snowing already. 2 inches on the floor. 1 hour. It's right there.
Okay.
You come out the next day. White snow. Great. The very next day, gone. Clear as day. Nothing. You can drive around. Beautiful day outside. Sunny. Little cold, but sunny.
A little cold.
Just a little cold. So fall, you got fall. Yeah, I'd say 3 months out of the year. The rest is sunny days. Sunny days all motherfucking day.
Okay.
Great.
Like what temperature though on the sunny days?
75 to I 72.
Okay.
72.
Picky, particular there.
Yeah. Yeah. No rain. 72. Sunny, but not too sunny.
What about
not
summer?
too burning sunny. You know, like a cloud over the sun kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about summer?
Yeah. Pretty much summer.
So that's include. Okay, so mostly
Yeah,
spring.
yeah. Just fuck that season. Just call it tacky
And you
season.
don't. And you talk I'm about it. And you don't have to mow.
Yeah.
No mowing.
No fucking mowing.
I should have added on the fall thing for mine. There has to be leaves everywhere.
Leaves.
There's not leaves, and if it's not in the 40s,
No.
don't bother me.
What
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, it's not fall.
No, dude, leaves are so fucking annoying.
I like it.
I
like the color.
because the by the time you can. So I had that this idea about leaves. So fall comes around.
about leaves.
Yeah. Fall comes around, and I'm pretty sure some people already do that. Fall comes around, and you're like, great, it's fall. Things are falling. Leaves are falling.
Things are falling.
And it's all over the ground. You have to pick it up. Sure, you picked it up. You can pack it like maybe like a little machine that picks up the leaf. They pack them up and it comes out tied up, and you use it in your fireplace to warm your house.
Huh. That's
I
actually,
need my trademark. If anybody make that machine,
that's pretty cool, actually. Like a leaf bundle.
My residual
Or you could use it
income.
for whatever you want. You could just like a leaf picker.
Yeah. You just pick the leaf. It comes. It packs
And
it
it
up and
bundles
comes
it
out.
out.
Yeah. Right then and there.
I like that.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty
Good
cool.
to work on that. I don't know how it's gonna work.
I don't, yeah, but that's the idea.
What would you do? How would you live your life if money were not an issue?
Bro, my life would become a fucking movie. I've said that before.
Yeah, how so? Like traveling? Or?
Like money's not the issue. Lottery. I hit the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
Say about 100 million.
Okay.
10 million to Kelly.
Out of respect.
Out of respect.
Mm-hmm.
10 million to Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Partner. 10 million to her. 1 million to the rest of her family. Set them up, houses, all this other stuff. 5 million for you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 million for you. And then the rest, I save and I start giving cars to people. I'm literally turning my life into a movie. I'm starting investing Bitcoin,
Tesla.
big, I'm going to be investing my money and houses. I'm going to buy the first main thing as far as investing that I'm going to do is buying, what do you call those? When I say Bitcoin, it's like, what do you call the whole thing? Like names, it's weird now. Names, like obvious names,
Cryptocurrency?
yeah, crypto.
Yeah.
Obvious name just are just eluding for me. I don't fuck. Anyway, so I'm buying crypto,
Okay.
right? I'm buying crypto. I'm gonna wait until there's a really low. Someone is gonna say something and it's gonna drop.
You're gonna drop it, then you're gonna put all that money in there.
Just like last year when Corona hit, the market was tanking like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So in the meantime, waiting on the crypto to go down, or anytime it hits a low, I'm buying because I have the money. It's just sitting there. Then while I'm waiting for the money, I'm investing my money in real estate, not in the stock market. Because fuck the stock market. I fucking love Tesla, all these other companies that are out there. Great, but I would not put my money in the stock market. I don't know why. I went to school for that. Specifically to become a trader.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I wanted
didn't
to
know
end
the
up on
trader
Wall
part.
Street.
Okay.
I'm not on Wall Street, obviously.
probably a good thing right now.
But I have the training for it. Right, but I would not do that. I would not put. That's why I don't even have any investment in the stock market. All my money would go to become cash flow into real estate. I would buy 2 or 3 apartment complexes.
Okay.
have that cash flow coming in every month, and I'm talking 20K. 20K every month, 20, 30, 40K every month, people paying me for stay, and I would have at least maybe 20 to 30 units of Airbnbs, because Airbnb double what you can make in real estate or in having rental properties.
You've got a whole plan. You branch.
Dude, I've been thinking about this.
Mine was different. Mine's like a child's compared to yours.
So, but then I have that set up. I have cash flow coming in every month, and then I turn my life into a movie. When I say that, like, you, Charlie, all these guys that are around me buy house, like a huge house, or I
That's
buy
exactly what I was gonna say.
I buy a street. I buy a street. Everybody, like, I'm saying this like so straight. I buy a street. Everyone lives around the corner.
In the house, yeah, man.
Yeah, everyone lives around the corner. Big fucking houses all day. And then we come out, we see each other, go to work, go do whatever. I'm home, I'm doing, and then my plan, Aduko Studio.
Okay.
Aduko Studios?
I like that name.
Yeah, that's
Aduko Studio.
Aduko Studios.
Dude, that's got a ring to it. I like that.
That's what I really want to do. Like, deep when all is said and done, it's like I've been telling you I want to make video games, and Aduko Studios. That's it.
That's a great name. It's a great name. I like that name.
Yeah, that's my plan. And then when I say turn into a movie, YouTube channel, I'm buying stuff for people.
I'll be over helping make stupid shit.
Yeah, I'm upgrading their house. I'm putting solar on people's houses, because you can buy someone a car, or you can buy them the solar system. They won't have an electric bill for the rest of their lives.
I like that, dude. You're setting up your own little community there. That's exactly what I would do.
Yep.
Mine wouldn't be a lottery situation because I'm afraid of the lottery.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win. I would be like afraid to win because I don't think I'd be ready for the life change, like the complete.
I'm your financial advisor.
And then people know, and then just the whole story, the horror stories of what happens to people after that. But say whatever. Well, I would make my money because I'd have my own. Like, I'd be making money off my art, be selling illustrations, T-shirts, working with movies, maybe kind of thing. I like to be in movies too. That'd be cool.
Dude, you have the shape for it, man. The hair. Yeah.
Come get me. Yeah, save me from the restaurant business right now. But yeah, I want my own like little compound. This sounds.
Save me from the restaurant business right
please,
now, please.
Please, for the love of God, if you need me, come get me. It sounds kind of culty. It's not how I mean it when I say compound. I just mean like a section, like a street, where we build our own houses. Got you guys covered. We live on our own street. Maybe we have one designated like mansion
where we go do shit.
If we don't just go to each individual house to say what's up, we all meet up at that place and we throw fucking bangers.
I like that. Yeah.
And that's mostly what I want. I want that
big ass
community.
Shop. Big ass manly, like the most toxic masculinity shop.
That ain't
ever.
toxic. That's just man shit. I like that.
Yeah,
like a woodworking shop.
Like a woodworking shop. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
What would you build, dude? I would like to build. I'd like to have my own bar. Maybe work on the countertop. Like have a nice wood. What's that filled thing that's popular right now? Like
epoxy.
Epoxy, yeah.
Dude, I'm actually getting into epoxy.
Yeah? That'd be fucking cool.
Dude,
that'd be great. Make your own... Shoot, make everything, man. Make mugs, make... There's so many things you can do. We have so much more room for activities.
Dude.
Make your own man cave within your own man cave mansion.
Dude, that's my goal this year. I'm working so fucking hard. I want this so bad. I need to be like done with like actual work, meaning like taking my time work.
You need to be done with a job and ready on your
like what I actually want to do.
I'm getting finally back into that mindset. It's been a long road to get back, but I'm getting back there, and it's like there's fear. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's a lot of fear leading up because you see the idea of like, I have an idea for that. If I have the idea for it, I know how to do it. I could do it. will I do it? Will it work? And, you know, you can get in your head about it. And it's like, I talked to you about, I don't want to say it out loud, but that one idea I was just talking to you about, I was like, I could see that working. Like, I could really see it working. I think for me, like, I've had a bad mindset of assuming things just won't work out. I think you get used to setting your bar low. And so
that's rough.
it's a bad excuse for not trying or not trying hard enough and letting things fall apart kind of thing.
Right.
And that's something you got to shake it. You just got to give it your best and
Dude.
hopefully it works out.
I think at the same time, I'm right there with you, because anytime I think of a new idea or something and I want to do or get interested in, and that's the first thing that pops into my mind is everybody else is doing it. Why would that even work? Like, there's this feeling of, I need to do something that no one else is doing. You know? And it doesn't make any fucking sense, because it's not that it doesn't make any sense. It's valid, but it's just not going to happen, because this is Earth. There's 8 billion people on this bitch. It doesn't matter what you thought of.
She a big bitch.
Yeah, she's a big bitch. It doesn't matter what you thought of. Someone thought of it. Did I execute
There's
on it?
nothing new under the sun.
Right.
But you
Did
know
I
what?
execute on that?
You know what
the
is
way
new?
you wanted to execute? Maybe not.
What is new, though? You.
Yeah, exactly.
Technically, no one quite like you. And I think you have to let things happen organically. Like the way we're doing this, we literally just, like, let's see what happens. And it's starting to take its own little shape, and who knows where it's going to go. But I don't think this gets into kind of like woo-woo-ish territory again, but I think there's a good basis for this understanding. Is like, there is something, a deeper part of you that is not just up here, not what you think is you, that is infinitely creative. And if you can get this part out of the way for a little bit and just kind of let things flow and happen naturally, you'll be surprised at what comes out. And that's the stuff people gravitate to. It's a feeling thing. It's not just a thinking concept thing. Like, if it grabs people by the emotions, like, that's what sticks with people. That's what they pay for.
Yeah.
That's why we go to movies. That's why we listen to music.
Actually, I was thinking of something, and then it just went away from me. Yeah, it's gone.
It'll come back.
Maybe.
It will.
Okay.
Did you want to talk about your switching to movies, your Get Out experience?
Oh yeah, that's what I was getting,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, you poor bastard.
So the Get Out experience, by the way, great movie.
Could have set the whole thing up.
Great movie. So that was like 4 or 5 years ago, before I met Kelly, my brother at the time. And dude, I became one of those douchebags.
What do you mean?
I became one of those douchebags, you know? You're the simp.
Oh.
And then it doesn't work. You're just like, all right.
Before meeting her, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And it doesn't work. You're just like, okay. And then you become, I have by no means.
Just a nice guy.
Yeah, by no means I'm a dick. Maybe I am. I don't know. But unfortunately, I was in that place where I didn't care about anybody else's feelings but my own. Mm-hmm. So I was on these other apps messaging girls and blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. And so one day, so I messaged Kelly, right? We went on a blah, blah, blah. We went on a date. And then the very next day, like, I had dates with girls on Tinder. Mm-hmm. Or POF back to back all week. And so this one,
you had them lined up.
I had them lined up. I don't know how I did it. If you ask me to do it today again, I don't think I could, because I'm not even in that space mentally. I was just, anyways. Mm-hmm. So the very next day, I had a date, another date with a girl, and it was dinner and movie. Mm-hmm. Went to dinner, and then movie was Get Out. Mm-hmm. Get to the movie, start watching Get Out. And right there towards the end of the movie, in the middle, when he said sink.
Spoiler.
When they say sink and he's lost.
Uh-huh.
Bro, oh my God, I felt, because the day before I was with Kelly, and she's white, right?
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, I saw myself in that movie. Because the girl I was with that day was black, right? So I saw myself in that movie with Kelly, because I was really starting to think about her, right? And I saw myself in that movie. And when they say sunk and he was just stuck, that shit hit me like a fucking truck, a train. And I was like, I can't be here. I can't be here. I'm dizzy. I stood up, walk out. Like I was like, oh my God, I can't be here. By the time I got out, I was in the movie lobby. I went down like this. And as I was going down, my chin hit the floor. Split up right here.
Is there a scar?
Yeah, there's a scar, but I can't grow facial hair. The most I can do is hiding that thing. So, but when I fell, the guy in the movie was like, "Oh, that's a stunt." And then after 9-10 seconds, he didn't see me and he saw the blood. He saw the blood. He was like, the blood. Oh, this might not be a stunt. Shit, I need to call an ambulance. And so he called an ambulance, and that girl came out. She's like, "Are you okay?
What the fuck happened?"
And then I woke up. I was like, "Wait, where are we?" Like when you wake up, so when you go down, it's the nicest feeling ever.
Passing out.
Passing out is so nice, dude. Like when you get knocked, I'm dead ass. Like when you get knocked, bro. Ask any boxer.
Great.
I don't box, but I'd ask any boxer. Like when they get you, bro, you're just like, oh, this feels good.
Cozy.
And then you go down.
I've passed out once. That was giving blood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just went out.
Dude, and then once you passed out, we have these weird dreams that keep you in there.
Really?
Dude, it's dead ass. So, and that wasn't the first time. So I knew how it felt, but I was like, yo, I'm not supposed to be dreaming right now.
Oh, this is what death is like.
Oh shit! Wait, I'm not supposed to be dreaming right now. Fuck it.
Should've been awake. Oh, that's a movie.
Because you go like, so when you pass out, you go straight from complete dark, because you know you dream for like 5 minutes.
Something.
To like almost 5 minutes during your whole 8 hours of sleep, blah blah blah. You only dream for 5 minutes at most. Yeah, but so when you pass out, it's straight into dreaming. It's not. There's no. You when you pass out, were you dreaming? No.
No, I didn't pass out for long though.
It was
like it was pretty quick. I was like,
and then you woke up. Like, because at least for me, it was straight to dreaming.
Damn, how long were you out?
I was out for like 10 at most maybe 10 seconds, because the guy was like, "Oh, this is a stunt," and after 5 seconds, it was like, and then he saw the blood out. It was like, "I don't think this is a stunt." 911.
That'd be a great skit for you.
Yeah, 911, and so, so the guy he came, he called the ambulance, and I was like, I was nice to the dreamer, like, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. And then I woke up and I was like, wait, where are we? And then she was saying, are you okay? And she was like, we have to get
fuck out of this country.
Yeah, we have to get to the ER because of the stitches and shit. And
you were great marketing for that movie.
Oh,
should have put you on a billboard or something.
I should have done like a little video. And so it was like, yeah, I called an ambulance. I was like, call them back. I'm not paying $1,000 to get to.
It's like $5,000.
$5,000.
Something like that.
Just to drive you over there.
Yeah, for a chin.
For 3 stitches. So I was like, nah, just call them back. And she drove me to the ambulance. But yeah, that was the little story. It was crazy.
Damn. Yeah, I remember when you were telling me, I was just thinking about the movie. I was like, oh, it wasn't that scary. I was like, damn. And then you were like, no, wait. Think about my situation. I was like, oh, yeah.
Dad,
I was like, damn.
And then I saw...
That fit you too well.
When I saw Kelly's dad the first time, I was like, oh.
He's like, oh, no.
Yeah,
and now he loves you.
Yeah. Oh, and the funny thing is the first time I met him, it was getting, oh, we were leaving, and he said, "I love you." And I was like, "Yeah, I love you too." And but he said that to Kelly. He didn't say that to me. And it became this whole story.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
It became this whole story the whole time we were together. And no, it was funny.
I don't have anything quite at that level as far as the movie goes. I'm trying to. I mean, I talked about Martyrs last time. That wasn't funny. It's just not funny.
What do you mean?
It just wasn't funny. Like the pain, like it just was not a funny story.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe in 10 more years it might become funny, but
It's like,
it's just so fucked up. It's so depressing. It's so terrible.
I still haven't watched that movie.
But good. I'm not telling you how to find it either.
No, the other one, One Night.
Oh, One Night.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. Everyone should watch that movie. Like, I tried looking up a little bit more on the act because the main dude in the movie, I think he also wrote it, and I think he might have also directed it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he wrote it though. Really good actor. I haven't seen him in anything else. Like I found his YouTube channel, and he's got a handful of videos just him doing acting reels and stuff. Great actor. Really highly unknown though. So you should definitely. It's a great movie though.
So I had this thought. I think I wrote it down too. Like, so if you were an animal, or you could pick any animal attribute,
Oh yeah.
which one would
I know
you
what I would do.
pick? Yeah.
Dude, I'd want to have like a roar, like a lion's roar. Imagine if people could walk around and be like, "Rah!" Like fucking people. Like if people roared in fights, like growled and all that.
You see someone, you're just like, oh,
Yeah, yeah, that'd be cool. I would have that. As far I don't know. Other than that, there's like sort of like powers I guess you could take for animals. Like the roar would just be cool. It's not really a functional thing.
Yeah.
Now, if you're the only dude who had that roar, you're gonna be the greatest metal vocalist of all time.
About Raw. It's not a Raw that I want to talk about. I have a story. So I was 12.
Okay.
Right? No. I think I was 14, 15. And so every Saturday I get up. I was in the swing team. Mm-hmm. So I would get up and, because they had to pick us up and take us to the swimming pool, right? So I would get up at 9 and get ready. So every Saturday on the clock. Mm-hmm. But it was a weird way to get there, right? To get to the pickup location. Mm-hmm. So this one Saturday, I get up, I'm late, so I'm running in the neighborhood to get to the pickup location. Mm-hmm. And on the way, I see out of nowhere, a dog pops up. Oh, and I think it was like a German Shepherd.
Oh, okay.
So I stop. He looks at me. I look at me. I looked at him, and I went.
Did it work?
He took off running. I swear to God. I swear to God. I don't know what came over me. I don't know what the fuck came over me. I went.
Damn it. I don't know why. I just got another hypothetical though. You roared at a dog. It worked. You barked at a dog.
Yeah, I don't know why. What came over me? That's the instinct thing, right? I didn't even have a second thought about doing that.
You just
I was like, and then he was like, "What the fuck?"
He was like, "What? I'm fucking out of here.
What the fuck? I'm supposed to do?"
I'm doing.
And he just took off running.
He talks. He goes, "Sorry, man."
And I was like,
on
okay.
two
And then I
legs.
took off, and I got there. That was so random.
Speaking of random, if you could, should I say? Okay, if you could hang with, party with your favorite actor, or one actor, who would it be?
David Dobrik.
He's not an actor.
I don't have anybody
Okay.
besides him. David. Any day.
Fine.
Any day.
Always.
But technically he's an actor because he makes the vlogs, and if he did one movie.
Okay.
Technically.
I'm sure there's definitely more wild. I fucking love Tom Hardy, so that'd be That'd probably
Tom
be pretty,
Hardy?
yeah.
Oh
That'd be pretty
shit!
cool.
Okay,
That'd be
okay,
cool.
okay. I see.
Yeah, I'd be like, well,
I didn't
like
think
training
about
for
that.
Warrior.
But okay, so if not David, let's say he's not an actor, right?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be our national treasure.
Morgan Freeman?
No, what's his name?
Elon?
This is not an actor.
I thought you said not
Neo.
an actor. Oh, Keanu.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
All day.
He'd
I
be
hear the guy is such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Not only is he a nice guy, he's an actual down to earth dude. Mm-hmm. Like he has this story about this actress. When she was starting off. Oh yeah. When she was starting off, her car broke down. She was getting to a movie set, a movie set with Keanu. Her car broke down, and Keanu pulled up, and he saw her, and he helped her push her car. Like people were sitting there just watching her, trying to figure it out. He just showed up. Hey, how's it going? And then he helped her push her car to get it started.
Yeah, that's good.
Down to earth, dude.
Yeah.
That's the kind of guy I want to hang out with.
He needs to go on Joe Rogan's.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Keanu and Joe Rogan. I would rewatch it. Like I'm one of those guys. I can't watch a movie. Maybe these days I can't. I do so, but I can't watch a movie twice.
Really?
I cannot do that. I can't. Like I watch it once, moving on with my life. But then maybe 5 years later, then I can watch it again because I'm like, oh, that wasn't the movie. What the hell? You know?
I went through periods
because it's like
I would just watch the same handful of movies over and over and over and over.
And another thing, and I'm not pressing on anybody, but another thing that I hear about people rewatching movies, it sounds like they're depressed.
Like watching movies in general or rewatching movies?
Rewatching movies in general.
I can see that it's like you're looking for something that movie kind of gives you. Yeah,
that you already
that.
know. Like even TV shows.
Should we transition to favorite movies?
Yeah. I guess
some favorite movies. It's not a list, but like movies are a huge deal for me because like growing up, there was a period of time. Like I think this is kind of what cemented me or like really form me into being like a really like lone type of person to where I don't have a ton of friends. I keep to myself a lot because in middle school, not to get too into the weeds on this, but Dad had to move away for a period, work issues. And so I was with my mother and she would be doing stuff in the evening, so she'd be gone a lot of times. So I was home a lot, alone. I had movies. So I watched movies all the time, and I would watch any and everything. I would watch weird dramas, action movies, just the whole thing. Yeah. And so I grew a great love for movies over the time. So like I'd still like that's why I said earlier I was like I wouldn't mind doing some sort of work with movies at some point. Favorite movies though, like there's The Departed, In Bruges. I'm naming stuff only a handful of people will know of. Warrior. Warrior. That was the first time I saw Tom Hardy was Warrior. Have you seen that? He plays an MMA fighter. It's a great movie. I've got it. I'll have to let you borrow it.
Okay.
I remember seeing that. I was like, I hadn't seen an actor like him.
Is it on CD?
Yes, on DVD. Yeah.
It's on DVD?
I think it might be on Amazon too.
Okay, pause. Who in the fuck uses DVDs? Like
I still got DVDs.
The only way I can watch a DVD these days is because my my Mac is an old one and it still has the slot for it.
Oh, you don't mean like DVD player?
Yeah.
I mean, I still like to have physical copies of stuff, movies that
like
are
DVD,
important, books.
It's funny how DVDs now or CDs are vintage. Mm-hmm. They're becoming vintage.
I think they'll stick around. There'll just be a lot smaller, like, collection. Be less to choose from, kind of thing.
Like growing up, did you have like for your video games? You have one of those books with all your CDs in there?
My mother did.
Yeah,
my mother had movies and CDs, like the book binder. Yeah, tons of them.
Yeah, dude,
tons of them. And then people would have huge like movie collections, like a library full, and it's like, well, Netflix really wasted your time. Yeah. But if it goes down,
You have
know,
that.
you got your DVD,
You got
so-
the hardware backup.
And if nothing else, it's cool. It's kind of like VHSs. It'll be a relic, and it'll be cool to have, and things come back in style.
I don't know
so.
if anybody have VHS cassettes. Like cassettes
dad
are
does.
so. Your dad has. I feel like those are so bulky. Like I see.
They are. They're cool.
I see like. I see. What do you call? What do you call those? The big ones. For music. Vintage.
Vinyl.
The vinyl, yeah, vinyls are cool because you have the whole album cover. It's cool looking, but the VHS is just this black bulky thing. Usually, you don't even. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dissing the VHS.
No, you're right. So like you reminded me. So do you know who Martin Scorsese is?
I heard that name.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite directors. He's one of the legends, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't read the full article. Sorry, something on my lip. He was coming out saying how he's, I guess, essentially worried that the movie industry is going to keep shifting towards like,
Digital.
no, not so much just that. Like the creation behind it will shift more towards creating content rather than a cinematic experience. Like it's a very artistic way of looking at it. And I think he used Marvel as an example. He's like, you look at the Marvel model. Okay, we have a set formula. You know, we know what we're going to do with these characters, and we've all got it structured and planned out. You know what you're going to get in every Marvel movie, sub one or two minor things, and it's just the way it is. They're fun movies. There's nothing wrong with Marvel movies. But when you compare that to something like one of his films, like I said, The Departed is one of my favorites, or Goodfellas, one of the
Goodfellas,
fucking greatest movies of all time. Compare something like that, like actual piece of art, to like a Marvel movie. They're artistic, but I see what he's saying. I don't want art to be cheapened, as in like a TikTok 15-second get your hit and move on thing. It's like, no, let's slow down a little bit and like really soak this up, because you miss important shit if not.
I think he may be right about that, but I still think digitally that's kind of where we're moving towards. But movies are still and ever will be a thing.
I don't think
Always.
I don't think he meant the format. He meant more like the creation, the thought behind it. People actually having an artistic voice and wanting to say something instead of looking at like, we want this movie to reach this certain demographic, so we're gonna ham fist these certain, characters, plot points, dialogue to appeal
talking,
to like a product, like an ad.
But I think that's valid. That point is valid from any type of content, because anytime you put something out there, it's gonna reach a certain type of people, whether you like it or not. And either way it does, it's always gonna be fitted to the best, the best demographic every single time. And whether it's art or it's just a chipped out movie, just 15 seconds, not to this TikTok, but it is what it is, and it's always gonna be that way. Like anytime you have like, what do you call it? I can't find those names today. What the hell? Yeah, I really can. The blue guys, Avatar.
Oh yeah,
Avatar was epic. It came out, broke the box office. Was the highest grossing movie
of all time.
Yeah, highest grossing movie at the time.
I love that movie.
Now, what do you call it? Endgame blew that.
Did we watch that together?
Yeah.
Remember that? We were both emotional at the end. I almost cried. Like I felt it. I was like sitting right there. I was like,
no, Endgame was fucking.
That was because you felt. And that's the thing. There's room for both. Like I don't think Marvel's not trash.
No.
That was at least 10 years of development.
10 years, so you're invested. It's kind of like
and
One
you bring
Piece.
your own, history with it.
Exactly. So because you watch it with this person, with this person, you bring people you like.
I was dating this person when this came out.
Yeah,
we watched this together. That movie came out. No more. Like shit like that.
Yeah.
So this happened in my life. There's room for both. I would like to see. There's room for a movie to go, and that it's a dumb movie. Like I saw the movie Freaky. Yeah, Freaky with Vince Vaughn. It's like a Friday the 13th Freaky Friday kind of thing. silly movie. Like I didn't go there to watch an Oscar-winning performance. Like I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah.
And I know what I'm going to get into when I go watch the next Spider-Man movie. Like, it's not, it's fine. But I also love those artsy films. Like, one night, super indie film. 2 people have watched the damn movie. I'm one of them. So there's room for all of it. But I see what he's saying. If I were a filmmaker, I would love to try to help bring back.
Right. Yeah. No. But I
I
definitely think it's part of the creation process. You're always prone to not reaching at like that specific demographic unless you've done your research and you're just like, yo,
you don't want people to get in the way of a genuine, authentic expression and try and form it to fit it. If it fits a certain group, fine, great.
Yeah.
But it's like going out from the outset, trying to make it do that. Ghosts, aliens.
Yeah, our last points. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah. You ever had? Okay, I want to hit ghosts because that's my thing.
Okay.
You ever had any weird shit happen?
Okay, so it's not like the. I don't think it's ghost related, but it's those experience the worst ones, and I think at least half of the people on Earth have experienced these. Is when you wake up and you're in that dead state, you can't
Sleep
move.
paralysis?
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god,
I hate
dude!
that. I used to get that all the time.
It is the worst.
Mm-hmm.
You
ever have trouble breathing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like one of the worst one I've had is I was 12 and I went to sleep one night and I started dreaming, and in the dream I was in my my parents' living room, and I was talking to my sister, and I looked up. There was this little black baby looking creeping on the wall with weird ass teeth, smiling like it was like I knew him. And the worst feeling, it wasn't that he was creepy enough. The feeling was that it felt like I knew him, but it was so creepy though.
That's fucked
I
up.
wasn't worried, but at the same time I was dead scared.
That's a great another T-shirt. I wasn't worried, but at the same time, I was dead scared.
And so I walked, like somehow ended back in my bedroom, like I went to sleep, and then as I was waking up, every time I tried to wake up, he would try to strangle me.
Oh my god, he touched you? Dude.
Strangling. And I couldn't breathe. And that's the only time it's just like, Jesus, you're trying to wake up.
Please fucking help me. I never saw anything with
And
mine.
I did that 4 or 5 times before I finally woke up.
He kept, would come back.
Yeah,
Oh my
I would
God.
try to wake up and bring me back down.
He would pull you in?
Bring me back down. Now he was strangling me.
Dude.
Dude, those are the fucking worst.
I couldn't imagine that.
Right? And I've had some of those where you can't wake up. Like one time, my parent had guests. Right? My dad had guests because my room is set up where we had like a balcony. No, like a terrace. I don't know if it's a balcony or a terrace or whatever it's called. A patio. And he had guests there and they were talking. I think it was obviously in the afternoon. And I was thinking, and I was trying to wake up. Sleep paralysis. The same amount of guests, maybe 2 or 3, were standing over me, black figures, and I couldn't move. I was trying to wake up, and I think I was older, so I knew what this was. So I was fighting it like a motherfucker. I was trying to wake up so hard. I was like, I'm waking up today. And I would wake up like a fucking drunk. I was like, I'm waking up.
Yeah, you wake up and you're just
And then you go
dude.
back. It feels like your soul is trying to get back into your body. Your body, and it's just not quiet. You gotta try again. Those are. I'm
so you
glad
saw
I'm
shit.
not getting those anymore.
Were you sleeping on your back? Do you know?
Yeah, I was on my back
That's-
every
yeah.
single time. But anytime, talking about dreaming, control dreams.
Oops. God, I had it usually when I was little, growing up, 'cause, sleeping on your back. Watch out the camera.
We're
Sleeping on your back will cause it apparently, and waking up and going back to sleep can cause it. I used to wake up early. My dad would drop me off at my cousins for school when I was in like elementary school, and so I'd go back to sleep, and that's what would cause it a lot of the times. But I never saw anything. Usually my eyes were closed, so probably a good thing. But I would always feel like I was suffocating, like I was gonna die in my sleep. I've had, as far as like go, I'm always like super interested in it, but also kind of I'm trying to like prove it to myself too. Like, you know, is it all bullshit or is there something? Because there's some people who I value their opinion and they're like, I've had some shit happen to me, man. Like, and I can't explain it. And I had one thing. There was this one house. My dad claims to have grown up in a haunted house, claims to kind of feel vibes and whatnot. I've never really been that person. But there was this one house we moved into when I was in high school. And no other house did I feel this. I felt like there was
something.
The house had some aura to it. And it wasn't super negative. It wasn't like walking in and be like creepy. It felt like in this house, you were never alone kind of thing.
Oh, damn.
I felt the presence. And so there's a few things that happened. And pretty much all my experiences happened at this one house. And I got a bit of a story, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
So one night, this was like junior year, I think. I'm laying in my room. No. I got to back it up because that wasn't the first thing. It was like one of our first nights there. We still had boxes in the living room and stuff. I had gotten home before my dad, so I had the house alone. Had Ghost Adventures on, actually, because I love Ghost Adventures. But I wasn't like... kind of put you in the mood, but I was making dinner. I wasn't like sitting... I wasn't going out to find anything, is what I'm trying to say. I just had the TV on. And I was making some dinner. Went to fill up a pot with water. So I'm holding the pot, and other hand reaching, I go and I turn on the water to fill it up. Water kicks on. Water comes out. There's a cup. Like, say, this is actually a great example. So say I'm standing up, let's pretend. I'm facing like right here. So this cup is right here in my peripheral. So I'm not staring directly at it, but I can clearly see this cup right here. I shit you not. This cup, when I turn the water on, goes about that far. Like from here to there. And I calmly turn the water off, I set that pot down, and I step back and I'm just like, I look at it and I go, and inside I'm like, holy shit, did something happen? This is interesting. What the fuck? It's kind of scary. What's going on? Is this real? And I stopped. I was like, okay, we're going to be like, what's going on here? So I tried to be like, I'm going to be like, okay, let's try and debunk this. Because I heard the pipes kick on. Like, I felt them a little bit.
See, I'm going to pause you right there. That's the white person in you? Me?
Yeah, you're fucking gone. You would talk about that. You're just gone.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
I'm out. Dad.
All right.
So
I'm gone.
You're already down the street.
I'm gone. Backing
with
up.
Ghost Adventures on. So I'm like, okay, let's try to figure this out. I was like, okay, number one, there's a condensation under the cup. I felt the bottom completely dry, no water on the counter, nothing. It's like maybe the pipes kicked on, vibrated, it shook it, although it would shake it that way, whatever. Turned the water off, turned it back on, pipes did the same thing, no movement, no nothing. Same spot, nothing. I'm like, that's weird. Just weird. That's all I'm going to say. Told my dad about it. He was like, I'm going to tell you.
What it is.
So,
You're alive? Okay.
There was that. Second thing. This is the most intense, as far as all this shit goes, most intense thing that's ever happened. I was laying in my bed, had the TV on, I think. I don't know why it matters, but I was in that state to where you're falling asleep and like you're not quite asleep. You're still there, but you're in that middle stage.
Yeah.
And I'm laying like this. I had my right hand on my chest, okay? And I'm falling asleep, and I'm almost completely out. Dude, can you hold my mic real quick? Say this is my right hand. I feel something on my hand. Not just something touch me, not just a hand. I noticed two specific things about this hand, okay?
No!
It was a smaller hand. It was a right hand. And here's the thing, and it felt like a girl's hand. Like it was smaller and like just different. Dude, I was not like, oh, that's cool. I shot the fuck up. I flipped. I go, what the fuck? And I flipped the light up. I don't know how my dad didn't wake up. He was right in the next room. I just stood there. I just fucking stood there. I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, what do I do now? There's nothing there. There's nothing. I was like, what do I do? So I was like, I just sat there. I was just like,
no.
I was like, no, the TV was off. I turned it on. Then that's what it was. I was like, I guess I'm just gonna have the TV on right now.
Yeah.
And then I eventually made my way back to sleep. I was just freaked out.
The very next day, making a presentation for my parents, like, hey, we gotta move.
You told them that?
No. I would tell them. I would tell my parent, hey, I have a presentation for you guys. It's very serious. There's ghosts in the house, and hear me out. We gotta move. I told my dad the next day. I was like, "Hey, did you not hear me last night?" And he was like, "No." He was like, "What's wrong? Why?" I was like, "Oh, I yelled." I was like, "You didn't hear me?" I was like, "I know you don't like," because he didn't buy it. Like, I was like, "I know you don't think anything's here. Something touched me last night. Like, something touched my hand." And he was like, "Yeah, usually I sense this stuff. There's nothing here." And I was like, all right. He's like, usually I sense this
there's
stuff.
more. There's an addendum.
Oh.
2 people. One, my cousin. Closest my brother. Might as well be my brother. Came over one night. We were hanging out. He goes to go to my bathroom. So the way you would walk in, you'd enter through the front door. You could walk straight back. It was an open kitchen. My door was right in the... Continue walking straight. My dad's would hook a right. We shared a bathroom, though. So here's my room. Here's his room. We could share the bathroom that way. My cousin, I was in an office that was like right when you walked in the front door. I miss this house so much. I know that's the white fucking. You're so fucking dead on that. I miss this house, Taki. I fucking miss this house. It was so cool.
No, we move it.
I was in the office. We were hanging out. He gets up to go to the bathroom, and I'm just dicking around on the computer. I don't know what we were doing. Just dicking around. And he comes back, and he's kind of freaked out. He's like half smiling, half freaked out. He's like, "Hey, bro, like, I think I just saw a girl in your room."
Oh, fuck.
He's like, I saw something.
Oh, no.
And I was like, it looked like a girl. He's like, yeah, it kind of looked like a girl.
No.
Yeah, he saw something. He's like, saw the door move. Or no, sorry. Told it wrong. I see this how you got to watch your memory. The door. He's like, did you close the door on me? That's what it was. Something like with the door. And I was like, no. I was like, I've been in here. And he was like, and I started asking him. I was like, okay, I didn't mess with the door. He's like, I was like, do you, like, what's up? Do you, like, feel something? He's like, dude, I feel like something's here. And I asked him, this is a little bit suggestion. Like, this is a little bit of suggestion, but still, it's worth noting. I was like, what's it feel like? Does it feel masculine or feminine? It's like, it feels feminine. And I was like, dude, and so I told him what's been going on. I was like, dude, I fucking feel that too. And I don't feel that shit. Cut to years later. Okay, I'm dating Julia. We're looking for a house to rent. That old house comes back up on the market. And I'm like, oh, I told her, fucking the white dude to me. I was like, dude, I miss this house. Shit. Actually, I don't even think I told her. I may or may not have told her, but whatever. I was like, I miss this house so much. If we could rent this house, I'd be the happiest person in the world. I loved that house. We go in to check it out. We're standing in there. Like I never left. I feel the same presence there.
She's like, oh, you're back.
And we're standing there, and she kind of got quiet. Julia did, and she was walking in the room where I was standing. She was like, "I don't like this place," and I was like, "Oh yeah, why?" She's like, I feel something here. Like something feels off here, and I was like, and I got excited. I was like, awesome! I fucking knew it! I feel that shit. I love it. Let's stay here. She was like, no. I was like, oh come on! I was like, please. No. I was like, I want to go back. So
no.
Yeah, no. I love that. I would still go back right now.
That's the thing though. Maybe I need to be a little more adventurous and change my mind on the thing because you still felt all this shit and you're not dead.
No, like I don't think like.
If this was trying to hurt you, it would have done it. It had so many occasions. Maybe I think it's just anything, not powerful enough to do so.
I think if anything is deadly as far as that stuff goes, it's more a psychological issue. You might be prone to schizophrenia, something like that, or it might bring it on. Who knows?
Maybe that's how people become crazy. But if there's one show I've watched religiously. Supernatural.
So is Charlie and Caleb. Yeah.
Oh, Supernatural, dude. All 14 seasons. Religiously.
Damn. And you don't. Well, you watch anime, I guess, but
Yeah. Religiously. I've watched all 40 minutes episodes.
there's something.
I'm so into that stuff, but I do not want to experience
Well,
it.
that's my thing, and it ties into Halloween. I don't know what it is. It's weird to say. It's like during that time of year, I don't. It's embarrassing, but I feel most alive during that time.
It's like, I was
like,
there.
it's something tangible in the air. I don't know fucking what it is, but
want that.
that house,
wanna die.
I could go back today, I'm sure, and still feel the same. I want to go back. There's people been living in it. I've checked.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, I want to go back. I don't know. It's just interesting, and I'm not super in the moment. It's scary.
Yeah.
There are scary I want to go ghost hunting. I want to go do a lockdown somewhere.
You know, I've heard.
We need to go do that.
Yeah, that kind of popped up in my mind. We need to
Go, dude, let's go do that, and we can film it. We are doing that.
Yeah.
We gotta fucking get that done.
And on that note, we're gonna end the podcast today.
If you guys have any ghost experiences, though, fucking share them, because I'm all about
if
that.
there's the one person who watches, if you have any ghost experience,
Don't touch me, man.
some touch me in the funny part.
No.
But yeah, it has been the No
This
Rule
was
Book.
fun.
We're logging off.
We're logging off. Till
Right
next
on.
time.
Peace.
Have a good one.